Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, one and all. Welcome back to the new Galaxy Gamers channel, and welcome back to our Let's Learn series in Stationeers. I hope you're all doing well, having a safe, wonderful, and successful week this week. If you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. It's great to have you here. If you're a returning member, welcome back to you as well. It's great to have everybody here hanging out, giving feedback, suggestions, all that good stuff. Um, and it is a Tuesday morning, so I hope you are having a safe, wonderful, and successful start to your week this week. And I hope you all, if for those of you who celebrated Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving holiday, I hope you had a safe and wonderful holiday with your family and friends as well. That being said, if you, as usual, all usual disclaimers are in the description of the video before I forget and make my attorneys upset. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, last week, if you recall, okay, I just wanted to check. We have to deal with our suit's power. I kind of knew we'd have to do that. Our audio. Thank you. Last week, if you recall in the episode, we got our station built. We got our room built back up here. We got the airlock. It's doing awesome. We got this figured out. We have our airlock working. Now, I do know that I did test this off camera. I did have a couple of people telling me that, or a couple of people, including friends who play Stationeers, that the error that I was seeing when I turned the airlock on before configuration is simply something with uh, the way the game logic has been written. So apparently, the devs have done something that causes it to be an error, even though it's not on the initial startup. But they did say otherwise the airlock is fine; it will work. There were a couple that did notice the issue with the that I discovered with it not finding the passive vent, but it doesn't appear to be an issue. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that does kind of make me happy. And so we'll continue on with that and act like there's nothing wrong. So let's go ahead and grab our coffee, our donuts, our bagels, our egg McMuffins, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, our favorite breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snack from our favorite local mom and pop coffee shop. And as the sun begins to rise here on Mars, and let's get cracking. Okay, the sun is starting to rise. That means we can probably go outside now. I do not remember what we were doing today. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I have all that off there, so you guys have that. Alright, we've got this. Got our... Oh, right. I think we need to buy... Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and... I'll hook that up. Oh, well, that was stupid. I forgot we didn't put a battery in there. Okay. All right. Let's see, where did I put the other batteries? Where did I put the other batteries? Guess I'll take it from here. Alright, let's put that there. Turn our light off, we don't need that on. Okay, there we go. Now it's got power, so that should start charging. Should probably... Oh, that's what I was going to do. I think we were going to go find some coal, yeah? Alright.
Air tank low.
Really? Okay, so I must have really messed up and forgot where we were on things. Let's do this. Oh. That.
Air tank critical.
Well, you're the ones that told me it was low. So. Okay, so that now should be fine. Go ahead and bring this back. Alright, let's go. Let's hit it. We need some coal. I did bring those in, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, cool.
Power low.
So I do think that the devs need to do some more work on rebalancing the power usage. Because if you have to, because of the way they did the lighting, if you have to have your headlamp on all the time, especially when mining, that does take a lot of power and causes a lot of problems for users, especially people that might be new to the game. So they need to really rebalance that. Especially when it comes to people like me who often find ways of causing mayhem. Okay.
Hydration critical.
It just seems like everything is happening at once.
Power critical.
Yeah, it doesn't even let you do anything. Would be nice if they would actually balance the power like it should have been. Instead of messing around. So, before I forget, for those who follow Space Engineers and watch Stationeers, watch my shenanigans. There is a little good news, and that is that Space Engineers 2 has officially arrived. Where'd that go? Uh-oh. Oh, it landed. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Has officially arrived in our the New Galaxy Gamers library, game library. So it is in our game vault, and it will be coming to the channel very soon. They released the VS2, which is Vertical Slice 2, yesterday. I have not had a chance to play it yet off camera, so I will probably do that maybe tonight after work and everything, but I'm looking forward to it. I have seen some videos on it, and it does look awesome so far. As you know, it's in alpha development. Sorry about that. It's in alpha development, but I think they'll be okay. So just know that Space Engineers 2 is in the New Galaxy Gamers game vault and will be coming to the channel very soon. And we'll probably be doing a first impressions video of it very soon. And we'll smelt this gold. May as well. Because we know we're going to need it anyway. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and turn this on. Alright. That's all ready to go, so... So yeah, that was really cool. I was really excited to buy it, to get the game, and we always knew that Space Engineers 2 would be coming to the channel anyway, so I'm really happy for that. So yeah, you guys will probably enjoy that too. From some of the videos I did see, it does look like there are some elements that are close to, oddly enough, Empyrean Galactic, and there are little hints here and there of Stationeers in it. Some of you might like Space Engineers too, if you're not in the Space Engineers community. All right. Okay, and that's just because it lost power. That's fine. That means we're out of power here. It seems like I end up having to mine way too much coal to get us going. And that's really starting to annoy me. So, Stationeer devs, if you happen to see this video, you really need to revisit, revisit the power consumption here. Because this is not okay. Power goes out on the batteries way too quick. You can't do anything. You end up using a lot more coal in the beginning of the game to get yourself going. Now, maybe I'm doing things wrong, and that's possible. But I should not have to do that. Alright, so that is working. Okay, there's nothing there. So yes, you do need to really revisit the power consumption issue. Because otherwise, it's not a game that I would really consider that good, because you're making it harder. You're making it harder for newer people to get involved and engage in the game in a way that works. So you might want to learn from that a little bit. You might want to look at the balancing of the power consumption. Make sure it's a little better, because if you always have to have the headlamp on and everything to do things in the game, that's not okay. You know, I feel like right now I spend more time on trying to deal with the power consumption issue than I do on anything else, on advancing, and that's not okay either. So that is an issue with Stationeers that I do have. And it is a concern I do have, and as a developer, if I was developing Stationeers, I would be looking at that and trying to fix that issue. Anyway, that's just my little rant about that. Because now we're going to be stuck going after coal. Now, I probably could put I could probably build a couple more solar panels to help the charging. It is on, right? Yeah. Alright, so... And I don't like going anywhere, so go out this way. Even a bat gets crazy lucky at some point. Maybe we'll get lucky and find some coal. Bauxite. I say it and there we are.
Power low.
See, there we go again. Alright, let's bring this coal back. Oh, good. We're actually in sunlight again. So yeah, that is going to be a problem they need to fix. Grab a few stacks of coal, that way we don't have to worry about it for a little bit. And that could be something that the devs from Stationeers look to the space engineers devs for, is, you know, looking at how they try to balance their game. And use that as an example of what they should maybe do with Stationeers. I'm not saying do the same things, obviously. I'm just saying it can't hurt to get ideas from other games like that. Might as well grab some iron while we're right here, right? Deep mine. Alright, there we go. I wouldn't mind having a HUD compass to tell me what direction I'm going in. That'd be nice. I always lose my direction in games like this. Never been something I've been completely good at. All right. Let us put hunting drill there. Let us grab a ting of coal. Now we've got batteries charging up. That'll take a couple of minutes. So yeah, I do hope the devs at some point will take a look at the balancing of the power and make it work better. And I'm not saying it out of anger or anything. I'm just saying it is a reality they are going to have to address. Let's turn my light, because it seems to be that it's the suit light, the suit headlamp there that takes the most power. But you know, I at least for the suit batteries. But I do think it's worth balancing the power a little bit better so that power usage is a little slower. Because you really want people to get to a point where they've got power, you know, dealt with right away. So I guess we're going to be working on power for a little bit, trying to figure that out. Once we can get the furnace going, we'll be able to get ourselves to the point where we can use the furnace and get ourselves the steel we need to build a better base battery, which I think would help. And we'll be able to build better solar panels that we'll be able to use to get solar going. Okay, that one's blue. They blue. How's this one doing? That one is perfect. Okay. That's awesome sauce. Build up our electronics printer real quick. 3%. That go there. Melt the rest of that gold real quick. Yeah, so I think we're gonna have to. I think focusing on power is gonna be the electronics printer, pipe. Pipe vendor going. Let's get that up. Here we go. Now I don't remember if we've got all the components for the whatchamacallit, for the electronics printer, but we'll find out, I guess. Wow, that battery's already let low. Let's give it a boost. That way we know I can get this done and that coal smelted. I think our first concern is going to have to be battery power. But anyway, that's okay. We'll get there. Okay, that way we don't waste all our coal. Put the electronics printer, the pipe vendor there for now. Let's turn you off. So can't build a locker yet. I could actually. I'll just drop the coal there for now. It'll be fine. Or not. Okay. How's this doing over here? 2 grams left. Alright, cool. Alright, will not take me long to chew through the iron. Let me just toss you there for a second. We'll smelt up this iron real fast. Because it doesn't really take long to smelt through iron. That's the interesting part. And we'll get this done real fast. Got one more batch to grab. I do want to go and still go grab more ore too, but should have enough to be able to get ourselves to a point where we can get the furnace going. Now, I did see one thing I'm going to have to figure out is if you actually have to power the furnace. I did see a couple of videos that seemed to suggest that seemed to suggest you did not have to, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let's bring our tool belt back. Back over here. Grab you, toss you there. Grab you.
Hydration critical.
Ele. That was quick. Hydration is critical, eh? Where's my water bottles? Okay. Alright. What's this? Oh, that's right. I put the bottle filler in here. Okay, so we do have the bottle filler, so let's go ahead and grab this. Okay. Grab you, grab you. Grab our plastic sheets. We need those now. Okay. Grab our screwdriver. Did that. Alright, let's go ahead, grab our wire cutters, cable, hook these bad boys up real quick. Okay. There. Okay, so we have an electronics printer and our pipe bender. Are two things we need. So now go back in here real quick. And we'll drop you over here for now. All right. So I think it's going to be safe to say we're going to be able to put that. Portable generator, which labeler. Where is it? Portable connectors. There we go. Put the yeah, there. Grab our wrench. Yeah. That there for now. Put there, and there's your pipe. Okay. Now, when I wired this, did I actually bring? No, I didn't. Shit. Alright, well, guess that means we're gonna have to some rigging of that. Okay, those are set. Well, actually,
Power low.
okay. We'll go out here real quick. And about to do this. Okay. There we go. Are you kidding me? What do you mean I can't see it? Grab this. Ah, okay. I see now. Got my jetpack off real quick. Now see, this is where I start doing stuff that's really dumb. Alright, I'll have to do it from in here. This is where I start doing stuff really stupid. Because... well, some people will tell you I do stupid things because I can. I do stupid things because, well, it's fun. Am I out? I am out. The question is, do I have any more cable coil in there, or do I need... now, you know what? We'll just make some. Two. Three. Four. Five. We get ourselves to 50. That would be nice to have it so that, you know, you could tell the, for example, you could tell the auto lathe how many you actually want to make of a product. And you wouldn't have to worry about it. I know you can do it through the stackers, and we will get there. We're not there yet. But we'll finish this part up, and we'll get the water system, we'll get the water bottle filler hooked up at least. That way we'll be able to fill our water bottles. So that'll be part of our headache done. And we'll call it an episode. $25 more to make.
Driver caution.
Thank you, TS. And we are playing in easy mode, so, you know, you'd think power consumption would be a lot lower. By the way. I don't know. Hopefully somebody will actually tell the devs, you know, it would be a good idea to fix the power consumption to make it less of a burden. Because if I'm always having to deal with power issues all the time, that's not going to be fun. Alright, 10 more. So, our next episode will focus on getting the furnace up and going and getting us to a point where we can actually make enough solar panels and wind turbines and the base battery so that we don't have to deal with this again. Need 2 more. 1. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. At least I'm getting good at that part. Okay. So, this should now be... That should have power. Alright. That has power. Now we just need all the piping. Put the power there. Oh wait, battery buttons over here. Doing that. There we go. Gonna say, did they actually do something to change how you can turn a battery on, a button on? All right, so we're charging up these batteries real quick. Just so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, good. So yeah, I think next we're gonna have to really focus on getting the furnace up and figuring that out so we can actually get um, the advanced solar panels and the wind turbines and a base battery. Once we have that, I think we'll be okay. All right, that battery's done. Charged. Now we're just waiting on this battery to charge up over here like a chucklehead. And the sun's coming up. Awesome. So yeah, once we have a base battery, I won't feel as bad. I won't feel as pressured on the power issue, but still. Oh, and if somebody knows what you do with the
Power low.
yeah, thanks, Tias. If somebody knows what you do with these filters when they're empty, that would be awesome to know, because I'd like to know if you can what you do with them and if there's anything you can do with them. So if you guys know that, anybody knows what to do with those, please let me know, because that would be helpful too. Hey, that big mean old battery is almost charged.
Power critical.
Yeah, Tias, thank you. At least the small batteries they charge well. But yeah, I'm thinking once we had the big base battery, that'll actually help because that stores more power. We'll be able to store wind turbines, and we'll be able to have wind turbines and whatnot once we have the batteries too. So once we have the furnace as well, that'll help because the wind turbines, I've noticed in creative mode anyway, give us more to work with. Okay, need that. Need that. Okay. There we go. Alright, cool. So now, if I do this... Still not working. Yeah, you have to... Do I have to... Okay, Alright, well I got the pipe hooked up. I'm trying to remember if there's something else I need to do. Got the power hooked up there, so I know it's not... It's powered, right? Yeah, it's got power. Okay, am I maybe missing something here? I might be missing something. Alright. Well, I mean, we know it's there. And we'll sort that out. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, it's not working. Alright, so apparently we've got a problem with the water, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and we'll call it there for now. We're getting there. We just got to figure out what's going on with the water supply. Hopefully that's not going to take us long to figure out. That being said, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Smash that bell notification icon to let yourself know when the next video comes out. And be sure to share sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your co-workers, your pet kitty cat, pet puppy dog, pet parakeet, pet bunny rabbit, pet guinea pig, pet mouse if you like mice. They're kind of cool. Anyway, by sharing the link to the channel with others, it does help our wonderful channel grow, and it helps our wonderful community grow as well. At last check, we were at 103 subscribers. That's really awesome. 103 of you seem to like the content, and I enjoy interacting with y'all. And that being said, my pet kitty cat, Little Kitten, says hello and wishes you a safe, wonderful, and successful rest of your week, as do I. And we will both see you in the next episode of a Let's Learn Together series here in Stationeers on the new Galaxy Gamers channel. Happy gaming!